do it.
She's ladder.
Is he making it move the ladder? Dude, don't be an asshole. What the? What?
In case you missed it, Giannis Antetokounmpo had a poor shooting performance against the Sixers. When the crew came in, Giannis pushed their ladder. However,
let me break it down for you how these things happen. Giannis shot terribly from the free throw line, so he was frustrated. So post-game, he wanted to go out there and shoot more free throws. This is where the problem lies. That's fine. That should be applauded. But at the end of the day, Giannis is the road team. That is not the Philadelphia 76ers responsibility. So if Montrezl Harrell walks out and says, this is my post-game routine at home, he is entitled to that. Giannis has to respect that. Is it petty? Yes. Could the Milwaukee Bucks do that to the 76ers next game? Yes. But at the end of the day, Giannis was in the wrong for that. I understand he wants to shoot more free throws, but Montrezl Harrell is not responsible for that. That is his home. That is his home court. That is his post-game routine that he is entitled to. He's not entitled to it on the road. Same with Giannis.
Former NBA player Richard Jefferson, who was in the league from 2001 to 2018, explains the situation further.
Now, you can say that there should be a level of respect, but at the end of the day, the 76ers' responsibility is not to make sure that Giannis shoots 25 free throws and feels better the next time he walks into that building, especially at the sacrifice of Montrezl Harrell. And the latter guys and those guys, that's the part that's bad. Those guys are not in this. They got put in this, and everyone could have handled this better. But ultimately, Giannis is not entitled to that. And that's just the rules. I'm just telling you, you're supposed to open up the court 90 minutes before. There are teams that do not open up the court until 90 minutes before if they're having a shoot around or a walkthrough, and they will use every last minute. So it happens pregame also. But postgame, that's it. And now Milwaukee can go tit for tat, but Giannis is not entitled to that. It's not his home floor. It is not their responsibility.
Let me just say, this is the kind of in-depth, been there before, because Richard Jefferson played in the NBA for almost 20 years, level of insights that was badly needed in the context, within the realm of this discussion, because there have been so many people weighing in, and clearly there's just more to it than what met the eye, including this unwritten code between the players and staff, and also who has home court or not. NBA.com would report Giannis saying afterward, "I never try to disrespect anyone in any way, shape, or form. I feel like today was just unfortunate." Antetokounmpo proceeded to miss his first 5 foul shots in the post-game practice. During a break in the 2-time NBA MVP shooting, arena workers moved onto the court for their usual post-game activities. The Milwaukee Journal-Sentinel reported Antetokounmpo said he made 7 straight free throws before Philadelphia forward Montrezl Harrell came over and caught the last that fell through the net. In a video obtained by the Journal-Sentinel from a source in the building, Harrell then walked to a corner of the court with the ball. Antetokounmpo can be seen talking to Harrell before 76ers player development coach Jason Love stands in front of the Bucks forward as the two players continue speaking. "Obviously, I had a very bad night from the foul line," Antetokounmpo said. "Now, I take pride in getting better every single day. After the game, I decided to go try and make some free throws. My goal every time on the step on the line is to make 10 in a row, and I was shooting free throws. I was at 7, I think. A player, I don't want to mention names, and a coach basically told me to leave the court. While behind me, there was another space to do their routine. I respect every player. I know some players don't play now. They want to get some extra work, want to work on their skills and stuff. And I said, obviously we can shoot together. They told me, no, this is their court. I should leave. I was like, I have 3 more free throws. I was at 7. I want to try to make 10 in a row. I shot my 8th, came and took the ball away from me, and I was very surprised. I feel like it's very unprofessional. I would never take the ball away from a pro athlete when he's trying to do his job. I feel like fortunately or unfortunately enough, we get paid to do a job, which is to get better and get on the court and perform in the best of our ability. And sometimes we have bad nights like today, and you want to kind of make it up, put that extra work in, and hopefully you can have a better night." Montrezl Harrell, though, would tweet, "Hey, make sure you get the complete story. I asked the man, can he get off the court so I can work out? They had to change the court over. He ignores me. So, hey, that's what you get. Respect is respect. Good night." This isn't effing Milwaukee, Harrell barked at Giannis, as witnessed by The Athletic. Get that blank out of here. As if a bench player taking the ball from a two-time MVP after a game and screaming at him wasn't strange enough, the situation grew even more bizarre. Love stood between Giannis and Harrell and told Antetokounmpo he could not have a ball to shoot and was not permitted to shoot on the floor after the game. Yeah, I took the ball. Get the F out of here, Harrell said as Giannis shouted from his end. I'm doing my effing job. After Giannis left the court for good, his brother and Milwaukee teammate Thanasis walked to midcourt to speak to Harrell. The Sixers reserve center threatened Thanasis, saying at separate times, I'll beat your ass and you better send that blank back to the locker room. Thanasis walked away without incident.